While most of us have been focused on free agency and potential moves the Bengals could make, the organization also focused on the 2021 NFL Draft, where they have the 5th overall pick. That's set to start next month, April 29th at 8 p.m. in Cleveland. And this is one of the most important drafts in Bengals history as they try to find pieces to build around Joe Burrow. And the crazy part about this is they've spent a lot of money in free agency on the defensive side of the ball, really only signing Riley Reiff. They haven't added any pass catchers from other teams. They re-signed guys like Samaje Perine and Mike Thomas. But what are the Bengals going to do to make life easier on Joe Burrow? Naturally, we're all wondering how many more offensive linemen they're going to sign. But could they get Burrow a weapon with the 5th overall pick? Florida tight end Kyle Pitts is a guy that they're certainly going to take a look at, and they should take a look at. I know there are a lot of tight end truthers out there that dismiss Pitts simply because of his position. But sometimes in any sport, and really in life, special people, special talent, it stands out. And with Pitts, it stood out all season while he was at Florida, had 12 touchdowns at just 20 years old, was dominant. They moved him all over the field, in the slot, outside, and he's 6'6", 240 pounds. I've heard a lot of people say, well, Kyle Pitts, he's not going to be able to block like some of these other guys. And those people are right. He's not a Rob Gronkowski where he's just going to block like crazy and be one of the best blockers in the league. He's not George Kittle, but he's also not a guy unwilling to block. And I think the effort is a big part of it. He comes from the SEC. It's not like he was playing in Division II or NAIA ball. This guy was playing in the big leagues. And here's the thing with Pitts. He's so special. And that was on display on Monday when he ran an unofficial 4.46 40-yard dash. And the kid can fly. He's big. He's strong. He can catch the ball at its highest point. And this isn't a 4.7 tight end. It's a 4.46 tight end. So let's just round up. Let's say the unofficial time, it's a little off. Let's say he runs a 4.5 at Florida's Pro Day. Sign me up for that. Kyle Pitts is a special, special player, should certainly get consideration at 5th overall. And I'm not saying the Bengals have to take him. There's no doubt that Jamar Chase, special. I would be in on him for sure. Penei Sewell, there are a lot of people in on Penei Sewell, and I get it. And that's the thing. Any of those three, I'm not sure there's a debate. Really, I mean, if the Bengals look at Penei Sewell and say, hey, he's going to be one of our tackles, left or right tackle, for the next decade and be great. Not good, but great. I'm not going to rip him for that. But when I look at Kyle Pitts, and I'll throw Jamar Chase into this category as well, and even some of these other guys, DeVonta Smith, so many people concerned about his weight. To me, this is a plug-and-play 1,000-yard type receiver in the NFL. Everything that he did at Bama, really from day one, as a freshman, he caught the game-winning touchdown pass in the national championship game. He can beat you downfield, beat you deep, catch a screen, run a slant, whatever you want. He can do it. He's great at the line of scrimmage, releasing off the line. And people are worried about that 170 pounds. One guy that isn't, former Bengals star Chad Ochocinco, defending DeVonta Smith earlier this week. And I think it's interesting. A $170, would we care if he was a $180? If he weighed 180, would it be a big deal? Because A.J. Green was skinny. Now, A.J. Green much bigger. But my point being, it's okay to be skinny if you have functional strength. Deshaun Jackson is skinnier than me. And I've interviewed Deshaun Jackson in person, and yet he's made a career with his speed, his acceleration, and he's much, much stronger than he looks. It's functional strength. So that's the part with DeVonta Smith that's hard. He's not testing. So you don't know what is he going to run in the 40? What is he going to run in the 3-cone? He's not doing that at either pro day that Alabama's going to have. They have one on Tuesday, and then they're having another one next week, the final week of March. So we'll see there. All I know is that everybody that's locked on Penei Sewell, that's fine. I get it. I'm not there. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be there because there are other players that can make a huge difference, huge impact on Joe Burrow with that 5th pick that the Bengals can take. Kyle Pitts might be number 1. Jamar Chase right next to him. If there's a 1 and a 1A, it's probably those two. But even a guy like DeVonta Smith, he's not getting the love right now. He's a Heisman Trophy winner for a reason. Heisman to Heisman, there's a good chance that would succeed in Cincinnati. Our channel is growing like crazy. We thank you so much for the support, the fastest growing Cincinnati Bengals channel here on YouTube, and we want to keep it going. So tell your friends, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Plenty of great analysis coming your way between now and as free agency tapers off and we begin into full-blown draft mode over the next few weeks. As always, thank you so much for watching.